Good morning, I just arrived to the Queenstown. This is like a suburb of Singapore, already 5 stations from the city center, so it's local enough to show you something different than just regular Singaporean tourist landmarks or the city center landmarks. Also, it's very hot, as you know, and I'm flying out of Singapore today, unfortunately. So I'm gonna show you how to explore Singapore a little bit more than just city center in very easy way, in unconditioned way, so no worries about the heat, and also for the very affordable prices. Queenstown itself have so many HBDs and condominiums everywhere around. I guess they are hospitals somewhere as well. Queenstown have also very interesting story and a little legend, what you can see while you are passing the link bridge. It's pretty cool actually. One of the first HBDs were here, and there is a lot of stories to read in case if you would like to, so you can just pause it and read it. Quite a lot interesting stuff. If you want to follow what I'm doing, come to Queenstown exit B. Always remember, very important. All of those HBDs are very tall actually, and the train is over there. This time on the top of it, not underground only. As once you get a bus there, you sit on the top, you have a beautiful scenic road for approximately $3.50 or $4. Across the whole entire center of Singapore, starting from the more local vibe like Queenstown and so on, passing the whole entire orchard roads and the area over there, which is a one-way road system, so you're not going the same road twice when you are doing the loop, nearly up to Esplanade, and you can see even Marina Bay from the background. So it's actually very cool, very well. I'm gonna show you what you can find on the way. The bus is also coming every 10 minutes, so if it's full, don't worry, wait for another one and you will have a space. Then remember to come to the bus station and look for the bus number 111, like this one over here. And here we go, this is the bus what I'm looking for, 111 double-decker. Once you get a seat, you can just sit and enjoy. Here we go, this is the same bus, it's going from the opposite direction. This bus is doing the loops. This is the Brunei embassy, also pretty nice. You can explore many things. Window is a little bit dirty, I apologize for that, but also you have a little scenic ride now through more greenery stuff. Also somebody have a nice houses time to time here. So this is the area where so many people are living, not only in the flats but also at houses. Slowly we are approaching the city center. This is the area where already you can have a bus like this one also, but that's for tourists. This is more local, and this is the area where it's the orchard, starting with the Tangling mall at the front. And actually at the front of it, this is the beginning where we are starting doing the loop. Only once we're gonna follow this road because this is the one-way road system is starting. 4 lanes on the city, so no traffic. Also you can explore, enjoy some nice architecture, like old buildings like this one at the front. Not sure even what is it actually, Tangling place, but a lot. And this is the beginning of the orchard, before all the malls starting and the orchard road itself. But this is St. Regis. Some of you may be actually familiar with St. Regis. Also nice Rolls-Royce parking at the front. And this bus is also stopping in the city center, so you can stop anywhere you want and no need to go to the Queenstown where I started. Delphi Orchard, this is the beginning, I think, of the still Tangling road. No, this is already the Orchard road actually. I'm still waiting to get the main seat at the front, that will be even better. And this is the beginning of the Orchard road, and the bus station also here. Some of you may be familiar with the Hard Rock Singapore is there. And there's also shops and stuff like this one in the background. You can see already the Hilton Singapore, which is the ex-Mandarin hotel, where 3 days before lockdowns I used to stay in this area, in this hotel at the front actually. One of the first hotels on Orchard Road actually. It's beautiful weather. Sorry, only the window is a little bit dirty, but after that it's beautiful. Normally I could do even the live stream right now because the light is beautiful. Camera is not shaky because I'm sitting in the bus.
but also the internet is beautiful. By the way, count the lanes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lanes, and this is the one of the main junctions here on Orchard Road, just literally at the front of the Ion Mall. I used to film here yesterday, but it's definitely too hot right now to be on the street. I wish to make a walking video for you, but I just physically cannot make it on this occasion. But this is a good idea for many of you if you cannot walk. Here we go. This is where I walked yesterday. I met one of my friends, Lim, and this is the little bit of the Orchard Road. This is the most popular part of the Orchard Road, and I believe most of you are very, very familiar with it. So enjoy in general. Also, this bus stopping everywhere here, so it's very, very good opportunity for you to learn where you can go. Maybe you can do it by yourself in case if you would like to. Here we go, a little bit of the situation, like kind of traffic, I could say. It's busy on Orchard Road. This is the entrance to the Hilton Hotel, one of the legendary hotels on Orchard Road. My first video on my YouTube channel is from this hotel. Actually, it's a different name. It was Oriental or Mandarin. I think it was Mandarin Hotel. So it's also like a good memory for me. Can you imagine my first video in my YouTube channel was actually in Singapore, by the way. This is the Somerset entrance 313 where I used to film yesterday. If you skipped my video yesterday, or maybe you are new on my channel, you could have a look on it. And yeah, this is the Orchard Gateway. Everything is connected by the links. It's actually very convenient on Orchard Road. And of course, Orchard Road is the shopping paradise for the people from all around the world. Also, this is like a small street. You can go inside. I made a video there as well, a little bit of the historical architecture here. Well, it's harder to say where I didn't been, because I've been nearly everywhere in Singapore, especially in the center location. And there's the post office if you would like to send a postcard. Also nearby this place, it's one of my favorite hotels, Grand Central over there, this building. I used to staying there. If I'm only one day in Singapore, I usually go there. It's central location, and there will be Plaza Singapore and Istana at the front. And definitely this is the busiest, one of the busiest roads in the whole entire Singapore. You can even find a little traffic congestion, I could say, but this is totally nothing to compare to Bali, for example. Basically, I think we can make it on the one shore on the green light. I think so. We can make it. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Also, the front is Istana. The plans are at this road gonna be walking street in the future. I spoke with my friend. He told me that, so they're gonna make it like a huge park here because there's a lot of empty space, and also here there is the Istana, which is like a palace. You know, it will be good idea actually, in my opinion, in the future. And this is also the Plaza Singapore, also one of my favorite malls here in Singapore. Yeah, this is it. Also the Dhoby Ghat metro station, very, very central location in Singapore. That's the UBS headquarters of the bank in Singapore. Also pretty good bank in general. This is part of Singapore right now where we are going. As it's already, when I'm walking on the Orchard Street, it's very hard for me to go more further because it's obviously hot and tiring. So now we have I have opportunity to show you a little bit more. Also, let me know if you would like me to make a live stream one day next time when I'm in Singapore. I will be coming again for sure. There's some nice, decent architecture in Singapore. Singapore in general is very famous for making the plants on the top of the building, like this one. So it's cool, and this is the part of the older architecture a little bit. There is the Hotel Rendezvous. Here we go, also very nice. It's been a while when I was here, to be honest, last time, so this bus ride is pretty enjoyable for me. I'm kinda excited, like first time in Singapore. That's the Bangkok Street. Also a few nice hotels and the restaurants here in central location, of course. Starbucks must be everywhere. Yeah, everywhere is the metro stations, either the red line or green line. Overall, central location is central location, very important. And here we go, that's the Chimes Church. Chimes Church is very popular landmark here in Singapore and very important. but also maybe some of you know, maybe not, they filmed the Crazy Rich Asians here, and actually exactly somewhere here. And there is the main entrance, and of course I also filmed a video here and I was last time with Winnie in Singapore. This is the Raffles hotel, property of the Raffles Singapore, also very important and very popular landmark here in Singapore. Also made a special dedicated video about the Raffles, you can get inside there. And of course the bus is stopping here in case if you would like to come, so it's like a perfect location. Here you go, that's the Raffles. Very nice place in general. Architecture is beautiful also. I'm very lucky with the weather, so entrance to the Raffles is just there. And this is the area of the city hall in general. This is it, and then you can have a panorama of Singapore from the background and quite a lot of green parks. Little bit of the traffic situation, how everything is going so smooth. And this is the front of the Suntec city. Suntec city is like a business district. There's the fountain of wealth, and I think the bus gonna do the loop around, so you know, it's cool. Here we go. By the way, I'm so impressed about these roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanes and not many cars driving. This is like, you know, in Asia, mostly only in Singapore you can find something like this. Park Royal Collection. A lot of nice hotels in general. We are going into area right now of the Suntec city. Guess what? I also made the videos there. Like I said, if I need a place in the city center where I didn't film. Some suburbs, of course not, but the city center, I cover everything. I make a proper coverage of Singapore. You can watch my older videos, by the way. Actually, the closest metro station here is Esplanade, in case if you would like to come by the train. It's the Conrad. And of course, the Fountain of Wealth is at the front. I make a beautiful shot. Last time actually I was down there where is the mall, because you can go down, you can go up, you can see from the street. From the street is of course too hot to walk, so beautiful view of the Fountain of Wealth. Here we go, Suntec city. There are the malls everywhere, you can walk, you can enjoy, but the most important is this one. You also have to make a wish, so maybe you're gonna get rich. I did it already. I'm still not rich though. But you never know. One day maybe. Here we go. That's actually cool. And the road is beautiful because doing the loop like 270 degree. And then we're gonna go to this direction now. Promenade, metro station. Here we go. And this is the flyer, Singapore wheel flyer. I think it's called flyer or wheel. Now I can forget. But you have a beautiful view. Just directly facing the Marina Bay Sands. Pretty cool. It's been a while when I was passing this road actually. We are not gonna go straight to past the Marina Bay. There's different road what I could potentially do in the next time, in case if you would like to. We're gonna go, I think we're gonna go there, but let's see if I remember it right. I think I'm right actually. And also this is the Helix Bridge. I also walked there 2 days ago. So the last shot of the Marina Bay. In case if you like to see more, Raffles Avenue. And I used to walk on the other side where is the water. And this is from the street side, Mandarin Oriental Hotel. And there is Cartron as well. I think the residence, not hotel here, but I'm not sure. Also there is the theatre. Here we go, Mandarin Oriental, and this is the Esplanade Mall. There's the food court somewhere here. I think this one is the food court, as I remember properly. And this building, which local people calling durian, because of the roof looks like a little bit. Actually, if you are thinking about that, this building roof looks like durian, especially from this perspective. Here we go, so cool. I'm gonna back to the Orchard Road, but on the other direction, because as you know, this is all the one-way road systems here. This is the Raffles City Mall. Also, I used to film 2 days ago here. This is the 24 hours stay live. And this is the Kempinski Hotel, Capitol. Here we go. I used to stay also over there last time in Peninsula. one with the auntie, and yeah, this is actually a look across the city hall and the Raffles. This is the Stanford Court, and I'm not sure we're gonna go straight or we're gonna go right. I think we're gonna go right. Yeah, we're gonna go right. We're not going to the tunnel. This is like I don't know actually what is it. I'm gonna tell you. See, it's something what I don't know at least. But overall, it's very cool. This is like going around on the other side of the orchard actually right now. Beautiful building here with the beautiful architecture. Here we go. Little shot for you. National Museum of Singapore actually it is. And we're gonna go straight. A little bit of the parks and between the buildings. So you can see it's not only as Singapore is the concrete jungle. This is totally not true for everybody who was thinking like that. It's not true. There is more parks everywhere than you can actually even imagine. Even the the greens are everywhere, even on the buildings, on the top of it. It's a little bit harder to make a proper video because the sun is facing the lens directly. But overall, everywhere there is the Orchard Road actually just there where we were passing. So we're just going around the loop, and we are passing the central Singapore. That's from the other side of the road, like while most of the visitors going on the main Orchard Road, this is just a few hundred meters behind, like a backstage, if I can call it like this one. This is the Penang Road, and very nice bar, by the way, just in case if you like to go to the bars in Singapore. Yeah, this is over here is actually the backstage of the Somerset 313 and the Somerset the metro station. This on the other side of the street, on the Penang Street, not on the Orchard Road. But this is like an orchard in general, the entrance to the Pan Pacific. Also nice hotel. Pan Pacific is Singaporean brand, just in case. They also have a bus lines. That's cool. Keep you drive faster. Well, the overall, I never complain about the traffic situation in Singapore. Oh, check this out. This is so nice. The red bus, some decoration. Well, and it's like a mix between the new model and the high skyscrapers like this one versus the old architecture, like over there. Okay, now technically this is the Ion Orchard from the other side, from the Penang Street. I think this is still Penang Street, however, yeah, it must be. And this is like going back to the Queenstown. And going back to the Queenstown. However, this is still Orchard. What is the Orchard? Yeah, this is the newest metro station, Orchard Boulevard, the Brown Lane. This is the newest one, open like for a few months, and we're gonna come back to the Queenstown. Here we go, we're back to the two-way road. We're going back to the Queenstown, and yeah, I will show you other parts of the Singapore what I skipped on the first way because I was sitting behind. Now I have a little bit clear view. I remember there was some really nice houses. Actually, they are still here on the left. Here we go. That's just simply private owned houses mostly. Also, I guess they are higher end little condominiums, private owned, or maybe that they are not, I don't think so. They are HBDs. They are like a private owned apartments, only 5 floors ones. That's actually very nice alternative for the huge HBDs here, and of course a lot of green stuff. Yeah, this is it. This is Singapore. Plenty to see. And still is a lot of things in Singapore what I never explore. Not yet, but one day. But the huge condominiums and HBDs, I think that also condominiums, because in Singapore you have HBDs, which is a government-funded housing complex, and the private condominiums. However, these ones are pretty tall and big complex in general. And this is a little bit situation. How's this? That's not the proper police. I think this is the police. I don't know actually what kind of policies, but they are telling you where to go because there is the construction of traffic lights. They're changing the traffic lights, or they doing something with the cables. Because I saw the track also with the Cisco's, which is like an IT company, and they have the Cisco's and police on it. Not sure what is it actually. They are over there. Either way, this is how does it look like, and this is the construction site, how they are digging something, changing the cables or something in Singapore during the daytime. Everything is very smooth, and health and safety procedures are on top notch, obviously. And yeah, and basically this is the last shot. There are some car dealers, Volkswagen, Citroen. This is what I already showed you, and all of those condominiums. They are one of the first 8 PDs actually in Singapore. And this is already the Queenstown from the distance. 189. Alright, and I come back. The whole entire tour, which is just a simply public bus, it took me 1 hour, exactly 1 hour, and cost you only 189. This is very good value in my opinion. This is the Queenstown, some HBD, one of the oldest here. I cannot really stroll inside. I mean, I could on the complex, but there are only buildings. Well, I wanted to show you something totally different today, and something what is totally easy to make it. Anyone can make it, and I think it's actually pretty worth it. But you can let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Would you do this when you're in Singapore next time? I think it's worth to consider. Anyways, it's very hot and I'm a little bit tired anyways. I'm supposed to fly today out of Singapore going back to Bali. I'm flying out of Singapore at 7:30, but I'm going somewhere. What you gonna find out on tomorrow's video. See you tomorrow.